Hey, what's up? This is Curtis Edmond with Enter the Body. And I want to talk about feeling lost and not being happy, and how sometimes you just got to stop. You just got to stop everything. Like, do you feel lost? Like you have no direction, like you don't know what you're working towards anymore. You don't know what you're working for. You don't know what's really going on. You kind of been on autopilot and just kind of living with no direction. So you start feeling lost. Now I've been there before, and I still get times like that where I feel lost and you don't know like why you're feeling this way, why you feel this emptiness. What is it that you're missing? But you can tell that you're searching. You're searching for something, like you need something, you're missing something, and you're searching for this. And it starts to become stressful. It starts to become stressful because like you don't know what to search for. You're searching for something to make you happy, to make you feel like you have direction. You need some kind of goal, some kind of mission to make you feel like you're on the right track. So my advice when this happens is just stop everything. Take a week off. Take 7 days to just reassess your life. Figure out what it is that makes you happy. Figure out how you want to spend your time. Figure out who you are. And just stop. Now, like when you're doing this, when you're figuring out who you are, when you're figuring out what makes you happy, when you're figuring out what it is that you're missing, I don't want you to go at this in terms of, I'm lacking this in life, because a lot of people really, a lot of people get attached to this idea of like, I need money, I need a new job, I need this, I need that, I need this. And it comes in terms of this lack, which causes depression or anxiety. So stop that thinking too. This isn't about how can I get money. This isn't about what I need, what I want. This is about realizing who you are and embracing it. So it's really this idea that you can train your brain to think of how to put yourself on a mission through the things that you actually want to experience. A lot of people chase things that aren't really personal to them. They chase things that they've been manipulated to believe that that's what they want, and then they end up working so hard for it and get it, and they realize it's not what's going to make them happy. A lot of people get caught in that. What I'm saying is stop everything. Stop the thinking. Stop the Stop the stress. Stop exercising. Stop all activities and really just sit down and get to know yourself. And begin to plan a schedule. Begin to plan like what your day would look like. How you can go about your days from this point on. How can you make your life more fulfilling? You want to be able to do this honestly and know who you are and know what you're capable of. A lot of people set goals and they think of in terms of 1 week. And they start saying like, oh, I'm going to run 4 miles every day. I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to eat nothing but carrots and broccoli. And I'm just going to do this. And it's like, that's just like trying to rush it. Trying to rush something. But let's get realistic. I'm going to start off doing 1 mile every 3 days. Or 3 days out of the week. I'm going to cut out sugars. You know, like what can you do comfortably? And work at that. So you can constantly grow. But you have to make small changes that you want to add into your life because it adds value to your life. Like if you want to write a book, think of it as, you know, I have time to write maybe 1 hour a week. 1 hour a week. Now, this is what happens when people hear this. They go, 1 hour a week, that's not even worth it. It's not even worth it to do 1 hour a week. I need to do at least 10 hours a week. Then they plan 10 hours a week, and they do this 10 hours a week, and then they get exhausted because they can't keep up with it. So, first of all, they talk themselves out of it by saying 1 hour a week isn't enough. So then they don't do anything at all. And then they never get that book done. 1 hour a week, it might take you a whole year. And then within that year, you might pick up the pace a little bit, find another hour that you can add on to it. But if you're saying that's not enough and you don't start, then in a year you could have had a book done, but now you don't because 1 hour a week wasn't enough. And then if you try to add more hours into the week and you really honestly don't have that time and it's going to stress you out to put that kind of time into it, well then you're going to do maybe a chapter in like 3 days and then it's fucking done. So, I know you guys are feeling lost. You're not happy. Just stop everything. And just think about who you are, what you have time for, how to make the most of that time, how to accomplish something so that you feel like you have purpose and you're working on something you love to do. Think about what you can do to do that. And then after that week, get on that schedule, try it out. And if you need another week, then take another week off, but reassess it and get on the right track. Like, subscribe, comment. I always like to hear from you guys. This is Curtis Edmond from Enter the Body. Have a great day, and thank you for tuning in.